So I think because I came here when I was still kind of a baby, it has also made me feel like I don't know what I want more. I'm kind of in the middle of both countries. I think if the Korean education system can maybe include 저는 연세대학교에서 국어국문학과를 전공했어요. I kind of got a culture shock when I came here and I was at the airport and I had these 2 huge luggages and I was struggling to get them. If I was in my hometown, people would have been like, oh, sweetheart, let me help you with that. And they would have, helped me and taken me to where I needed to go. But when I was there, people were not even looking at me. They were just passing by me. It's like I do not exist. I'm like, I'm a 17-year-old girl. Can you help me up with my luggage, please? So I think I was just surprised that I've never lived in a big city before. I was surprised at how people don't acknowledge each other. 교실로 들어가면 혹시 여기 교실 맞으세요? 저한테 그런 질문 외모 너무 다르니까 1학년이었을 때 그 동기랑 친해지고 싶어서 계속 제가 우리 같이 밥 먹으러 갈까요? 이렇게 했는데 밥 먹으러 가자. 근데 무슨 말인지 알죠? 한국 와서 그 한국인 사람들이랑 얘기하고 싶잖아요. 어떻게 사는지 그리고 무슨 경험 겪었는지 궁금하니까 다른 한국인 사람들이랑 이런 주제 얘기하면 너 외국인이어서 그냥 접근하지 않아요. This was really hard my first year. 말하기 실력이 그때는 너무 최악이었어요. 고려인 친구, 조선족 친구도 똑같은 수업 들어서 if there's like a difficult concept or theory in our classes, we would simplify to explain to each other. So it was just kind of nice to have like that support. Like I'm not 100% by myself. I'm by myself in this country, but in this classroom, we are in this together. Yeah, it was kind of that feeling. There are some online for foreigners in Korea, and I happened upon a post about LELP. I was like, oh my gosh, this is so cool. Like I didn't know there was a program dedicated to helping North Korean defectors. They teach students one-on-one, online, twice a week. My student is pretty open with me. I have some South Korean friends who I've been friends with longer, but we don't talk about those things. But with my student, we are more open and talk about the hardships that we are going through. 한국 왔을 때 완전 제일 힘든 거는 제 마음이 그냥 다 표현하고 싶은데 설명하고 싶은데 할 수 없다. 그렇게 얘기하면 사람들이 혹시 나도 힘든 일 있는데 얘기 안 했고 이게 네 문제여서 네가 참아야 돼, 네가 해결해야 돼 이런 느낌? 너무 힘들었어요. 탈북민도 말투 좀 달라서 이 사람이 북한에서 왔구나 말할 때부터 알게 되는 거예요. 북한에서 온 친구들이 Korean person인데 그런 벽 있잖아요. 그래서 저도 그 외모 너무 달라서 한국어로 얘기해도 항상 외국인이구나 사람들이 이렇게 생각할 수도 있으니까 우리 똑같은 경험 겪었던 것 같아요. It is hard to live here as a foreigner, but I think no matter where you go, people have similar experience. So I think because I came here when I was still kind of a baby, I don't know what I want more. When I go to America, I miss Korea, but when I'm in Korea, I miss America. There's certain things here where I'm like, I wish that they would just do it like the American way. Just talking to strangers or holding doors, that drives me crazy. They just slam the door in your face. But then I go to America and I'm like, you need to be more like, calm down. Don't be so aggressive and direct with the way that you're speaking. It's kind of unnecessary. Like I'm kind of in the middle of both countries. I don't know where I belong. My brother is going to become a dad. I'm not going to be there for him in my sister-in-law. Like as the years go by, going back to see family, you can like see all the wrinkles that they've gotten. The thing that I associate, like my hometown, it's still here, but it's not the same. You know, it has like a magical quality when you're a kid. And it's kind of hard to let go of the idea that the place that was my home is no longer. I said earlier, like when I'm in America, I miss Korea. When I'm in Korea, I miss America. There's always things that I wish I could like take from both places and just have them in one place. But I think the most important thing is having people that you love each other, having a community. You just have to have those places or those people that you can go to and just be comfortable there. People that you surround yourself with, that is the home. Right now, I am teaching English in elementary school. I teach grades 1st through 6th. I teach speaking. I think if the Korean education system can maybe include normalizing and humanizing people from other countries, especially North Korea, then that will help kids to understand, oh, they're just people. It's not a big deal where someone comes from or what they look like. 매일매일 배울 수 있다면, 한 개 배울 수 있다면 좋겠어요. 그 관점이 좀 더 넓어지면 좋겠다.